Hello, I'm attorney Lewis Haskell, and the IRS has finally started issuing the big refunds, the child tax credit refunds, the earned income credit refunds, the American Opportunity Tax Credit refunds. The ones that taxpayers who get them love so very much, but which create very significant challenges for potential people contemplating filing bankruptcy. After all, in the world of bankruptcy, everything is upside down. What's good is bad, what's bad is good, and so very large tax refunds are very bad. However, this is a problem I've been dealing with for a very long time, and it's one of the things that inspired the creation of what I often call my favorite fall payment plan, which commonly transitions, as it's done this year, into my favorite tax season payment plan, which because it allows me, as both the bankruptcy attorney and the tax preparer, to address this issue head on in an effective way that works for both the client, because it allows me to address this issue head on in a manner that works well for the client without causing problems in the bankruptcy court. $10,000, $12,000, $15,000 is and it is not a lot of money. And what I mean by that is for people in financial distress, of course, they have expenses. The roof needs to be repaired. The car needs to be repaired. The children need new clothes. The cupboards are bare, right? Money will just go away in the ordinary course of living your life. And for people in financial distress, that ordinary course is often not that long, typically a few months for something that big. So on the one hand, it's not a lot of money. On the other hand, yes, it is. If the money goes away in 2 weeks, you got some explaining to do. How did you manage to spend $15,000 in 2 weeks or even 10,000? So managing that is an issue. More importantly, though, there are things you absolutely positively cannot do with that money. One is pay back friends and family. Okay. I know you owe money to your mother, you owe money to your brother, you don't want to discharge them in bankruptcy, you don't want to stiff them. But as far as the bankruptcy court is concerned, they're no different from Citibank. And so if you do pay that money to your mother, to your brother, to your sister, the bankruptcy court's going to go after them and make them pay that money to the trustee. So that's not a good thing to be doing. On top of that, you run into at least the potential of yourself being accused of misbehaving. And again, these are just issues you don't need. Another thing you cannot do with the money is give it away. You can't suddenly start handing out $5,000 birthday gifts or late Christmas presents or something like that. Again, that is a problem. But I have handled a number of bankruptcies over the years for clients who've had these very large tax refunds, and it hasn't been a problem. But it hasn't been a problem because we managed it properly. And so if you're getting one of these big tax refunds and you find yourself deep in debt and know that you're going to need to file bankruptcy, now is a great time to come in. First of all, you can afford it. But second of all, we will help you to manage this problem because in the world of bankruptcy, holding on to a lot of cash is a problem. Thank you.